Hey dolls, welcome back to your Royal BFF, the People's Duchess. How's it going? Happy Saturday. So the award for the loudest live I've ever conducted definitely goes to yesterday's live. I do not know why my microphone was that loud. So loud. But actually, I didn't play the video clip from Megan's Instagram reel that we went over. So I wanted to take the opportunity to do that. And then we can kind of just recap a few other things that we went over in the live and on a regular volume this time around. Really cute video of Archie and Harry skiing. And Archie is really good. He isn't even using those picks to guide himself. He's kind of just using his own body weight and skiing down the slopes after his father. They're wearing matching outfits. The whole thing was so cute. So I want to go ahead and play that clip and then we'll yap on the other side. Kids got skills, eh? I was really impressed by his skill sets at such a young age, only 6 years old, very commanding presence on these slopes, a lot of core strength, a lot of great maneuvering. So I'm really impressed. Archie is a child of many, many talents. We've seen his artistic side. We know he can play piano. We know he can shoot film. Like, what can't this kid do? And it's really a testament to his parents' low profile type of parenting. In the 1991 pictures where Harry and his family are skiing with his mom, you can see that there's a lot of photographers around, and Harry always spoke to how much this traumatized him and how little time he got to enjoy just being a kid. So protecting Archie and Lilibet from that is central to their parenting style. And so we get these very low profile but wonderful updates on the kids, how they're doing. They're both clearly excelling beautifully in all that they do. And everybody was talking about how it echoes the April 1991 trip that he took to Austria with his mother. I think this was the trip that she had to check those photographers. I noticed that they were taking pictures the entire time. And I'm not sure if it was this trip or another skiing trip where she walked up to them and was like, hey, you guys need to stop. I'm here with my family. Like, you've taken enough pictures. She had to, like, go over there herself and check them because her security wasn't doing anything, apparently. She would check anyone, including her own husband, whoever, over those kids. And she often did because she was often left to her own devices. And luckily for them, she didn't let nannies raise her kids. And that really defined her. So it was really nice to see how Harry pays homage to his mom continuously. He often walks a mile in her shoes to know what she went through. He takes up for his wife in a way that he probably wishes his father had done for his mom. Everything he does so in honor of her. So it's really comforting the thought that Princess Diana has been guiding her son this whole time and that he's going to be okay. Because at the end of the day, that's really all we care about is his well-being, his mental well-being, and that of his families. Even now, in introducing his children to her legacy and doing all the things that he used to do with his mother with his children. I'm also especially proud of him for not giving in to like the anger and the hate and joining the dark side. He's maintained such a goodness about him despite his upbringing, because he could have very well been a Darth or a Sith Lord by now, but he chose good, making the best of life, making every day count. Proud of the Sussexes. It came at a very high cost to them, a very high personal cost to them, but at the end of the day, it worked out, didn't it? It worked out for the best that the royals were too short sighted and denied their half in, half out request. And I mentioned on the live that it was really just on the basis of wanting to. They didn't have to. Plenty of royals have jobs and still come to royal events and represent the royal family when called upon. Zara, for example, the Yorks formerly had that arrangement as well. So it's not as if they were asking for anything wildly unheard of. It's just the simple fact that it was Meghan and by extension Harry. So they had to deny them. It was instantaneous, just denial, denial, denial. Even just mental health help. Why would you deny a person going to therapy? What's that got to do with anything? Anyone can need therapy at any point in their lives. That has nothing to do with you. And even if it did have something to do with you, as in this case, it very much had everything to do with the royal households and how they were lying and leaking and refusing to correct the narratives in the press. Why didn't you think that that would eventually turn around to bite you in the butt? Why did you think that you could just do the same thing you've been doing, lying this entire time to someone like Meghan, and it not come back to haunt you? Everything done in the dark eventually is exposed by the light, and it's really short-sighted and ridiculous that y'all did not think twice about those decisions that led you ultimately to where you're at right now. Because they were so short-sighted with Harry and Meghan, and because they felt like it was better to fraction them off, instead of just keeping everything together and being a stronger unit, they chose to fraction off their houses. So this is where we're at. And it's, nobody's fault but their own. They could have learned some invaluable lessons from Diana and Meghan, but chose not to. And it's that choice that really ended up being such a blessing. Present day 2026, Harry hitting the slopes with his beautiful family, longtime friend Justin Trudeau, Olympian Eileen Gu. Like, hello. This is a life worth living. The juxtaposition of Harry's life now against the turmoil that his family currently finds himself in is crazy. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, hype the video, and join the membership where we have a ton of fun and members only. And you get access to all of the live streams after the stream, so you can recap and replay Gang Gang to your heart's content. Support the channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.